Elon Musk has exposed Dogecoin to millions of his followers over and over again. It's proven to be the greatest marketing strategy anyone has ever seen. The main thing about memes is that everyone can relate, and it's fun. And people love fun. It's like a one-way ticket out of all the noise that surrounds each individual. Dogecoin is the life of the party, which in this case is the crypto market. Tracking back to the drama of the past 5 months, the crypto market has shown off a lot of craziness, and Dogecoin was right in the middle of it. Bitcoin has spent too long a time ahead of the rest of the market that the market has become quite monotonous, with most of it reacting to Bitcoin and Bitcoin alone. Welcome back to Crypto Fox. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. We also have a special discount offer on Binance. You'll get 5% off every trade you make on the platform if you sign up with our promo link in the description. Also in the description are links to get your hands on GSX, the gold-backed currency. This growth coin is designed to withstand market volatility, and it's backed by real gold and other mineral resources. Be sure to check out the links in the video description. The lesson we were taught in the very first few months of the year was that investor interest is the real power at play in the crypto industry. A cryptocurrency with the correct fundamentals and likable features would sway the hearts of the market in such a way that it could compete for attention with the big bad Bitcoin. Bitcoin appeared as the hero to liberate people from the stereotypical rigid structure of the financial system put in place by the world governments that has lasted centuries with little changes to make life easier for citizens. Before Dogecoin, Bitcoin was primarily the only cryptocurrency whose use case was merely a currency. Most cryptos are based on one utility or the other and are created by companies that are capable of going public on any stock exchange. This makes them more realistic options. But neither of them comes close to matching the feats that Bitcoin has achieved and the hefty price it commands in the market. The closest utility crypto to Bitcoin is Ethereum, and it's barely up to $2,500 compared to Bitcoin's staggering value of about $39,000. Just a few days ago, it was lying at about $32,000, with speculations that it would slip down to about $25,000, pointing fingers at a possible fresh start. Dogecoin hasn't stayed unmoved by Bitcoin's recent move following the Bitcoin conference. It has benefited from a couple of mentions during the conference with Elon Musk talking about the prospect of Dogecoin to become the crypto of the future. One bone of contention over Elon Musk's interest in Dogecoin is that of his holdings. Sure enough, he's spoken about Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and even Ethereum, which suggests that he most likely owns a specific amount of Dogecoin as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's understandable that he's a profit-oriented man, and he would surely maximize the profit-making capacity of the top cryptocurrencies in the industry. While many people would find reasons to blame him for initiating the current market situation of Bitcoin, in some ways he has revealed a new light of the crypto market to us all about the impact that social media influencers can have on a cryptocurrency. Most new cryptocurrencies are adopting a stringent social media marketing strategy to sell their crypto to potential investors. Dogecoin is the role model they're all looking at. Elon Musk, however, in the conference didn't state how much of the coins he holds, but people assume that he must hold quite a large sum. Technically, people expect him to be a whale of Dogecoin in particular. People were once fearful about him dumping large amounts of Dogecoin that would cause a dip in the price. In April, it was revealed that a single wallet holds about 28% of the total supply of Doge. Given Elon Musk's ascent to one of the richest men in the world, the Doge community went crazy with speculation that he could be the owner of the wallet. But while Elon Musk was speaking at the Bitcoin event, the B Word, along with Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey and ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood, he refuted the claims that he would dump Dogecoin by saying that he is committed to pumping crypto and he would never dump his holdings. Thus, he's reaffirmed his support for the crypto. He further stated that outside of Tesla and SpaceX stock, cryptocurrencies make up his largest holdings. It means he probably owns other forms of passive investments such as mutual funds, bonds, and maybe futures, but none of them is as substantial as his crypto holdings. As such, you can expect him to want to protect his investments by pumping them. His influence on Dogecoin seems to be yielding little to no effect right now, but that could change over time. This man has just declared that he's an unrepentant price-pumping bot sent to aid the growth of cryptocurrency and Dogecoin in particular. Recently, he pointed out that Dogecoin should be treated as what it is, money. In a major outcry of the established fiat system that takes the freedom out of a currency's value, He pointed out that a crypto like Dogecoin could be part of the solution offered by the crypto community to shuffle the cards and reset the status quo of the market in general. But undeniably, he most likely owns more Bitcoin than he owns Dogecoin and Ethereum combined. Contributing to all this thrill is the news that Tesla would soon start accepting Dogecoin as a payment option as soon as a viable solution to the energy concerns of Bitcoin mining are resolved. He provided this answer to questions about the criteria for Bitcoin being put to use as a payment option for Tesla. According to him, he still wants extra confirmation that work is done to raise the level of use of renewable energy up to 50% or just above it. Also, he wants to see if there will be a possibility of exceeding that number. Then, Tesla would resume accepting Bitcoin. That's pretty steep, but he understands that if the price of Bitcoin dips, the company loses money, and he also loses money. Hence, he would rather commit to activities that will pump the crypto industry rather than cause it to dip. For the first time in 2 months, Dogecoin has maintained certain signs of bullishness despite it persisting at about 20 to 23 cents on the intraday charts. We would say that it's an upgrade on the initial price, which was valued early in July. At least now, investors are hoping that it would close off the last few days of July above 20 cents. Analysts have suggested that there's a possibility of Dogecoin to continue a breakout of the current gloomy state of its price on the weekly chart to rise to about 40 cents. Such a movement could confirm its bullish thesis and it would officially resume a bullish trend. While the price is still in the dip, focus has shifted from the short-term goal of Dogecoin to $1. Not to talk of us projecting a future valuation of about $1,000. Logically, there is no validation for a move of Dogecoin to that astronomical price given the current market window. The price would have to grow over 5,000 times to even scratch the surface. That's a pretty blurry line that's best anticipated for the long future. The crypto market is unpredictable, but it's also not unrealistic. You can never expect too much from a market as volatile as this, hence the reason crypto analysts often suggest that investors should buy in the short and hodl for the long. Technically, Dogecoin to $1,000 can't happen in the realistic sense. The most drama that's being pegged for Dogecoin is a move to between $5 to $10 before the end of 2021. Could it turn out to be more? Maybe, but it would be wrong to expect any more than that. Doge investors would feel a huge sense of accomplishment if the coin ever makes it to that range for this year. That depends heavily on how soon it can break out to the $1 and consolidate with high buying pressure and increasing use case as a currency. Dogecoin could also finish below $5, say between $1 and $3. This is more realistic for some crypto enthusiasts who don't believe that Dogecoin can gain enough traction to go as far as $5, at least within the remaining months of this year. But we should never say never. This is already not a good time to be caught napping and missing out on the low prices that the coins are still presenting right now. Those that failed to buy Bitcoin at $32,000 missed out on gains of over $7,000. Dogecoin is trying to go on a surging run of its own, despite its value at around 20 cents. And not buying now means you miss out on a certain percentage growth. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. Don't forget to check out the links in our video description for our Patreon and Discord group, and make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.